I don't know how quality is going to be. I have no internet. This is simply on my phone. I can't check anything. I can't change anything. I'm doing it old school today. Sorry if the quality's not great, but we're gonna do it. Hopefully, at some point, my Wi-Fi comes back on. That'd be great. That would be great. But we're gonna be live, so. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Appreciate you guys. Love it if you guys would hit that like button, join the chat, all those good things. Again, it's a little darker, again, because I don't have Wi-Fi. Hope you guys are doing well. Drinking some coffee. Yum. Yeah. See UFC being, people being super negative on the UFC this year. A little crazy to me. It's a little crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I keep seeing a lot of negativity with the UFC. And not that I don't think there's crazy negative things about it, to be honest, but I really just don't understand it. Yeah, crappy cards, fights not living up to the hype. And my thing is just like, you have a lot of fighters, not every card is going to be incredible. I just everyone in the chat, has seen it before. If we have a fight card every single weekend, sometimes they're the most fun. The cards that are less known, the less bigger names, they're the best cards because they have the most finishes, the most exciting, they have create the most chaos. Why do you guys think it is that we have when there's prelims, those fights sometimes deliver more than the main card? Well, because it's lower level guys, not all the time, but sometimes, so you get more finishes. Main card, it's bigger stakes, higher level. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It baffles me. It really does. Jesus, the fuck. So appreciate you, cheese. Appreciate you. XXX. Appreciate you. Talking about UFC. Um, thank you, Carlo. Thank you very much. It really helps out. Do you think Sean Brady could have success at middleweight, or should he stick with welterweight? I think welterweight's perfect for him. Middleweight, I think he would have success against lower guys. I just think middleweight, those guys hit too hard for a guy that does get caught at times. Being generous. Roadblocks, right? I know of it, yeah. Yeah, I think welterweight's perfect for Brady. Because even in the fight when he fought Brady, I mean, not Brady, Jesus, Edwards, he still got caught. He talked about it. So I would be, it would be weird if he moved up. It was actually called, okay. Okay. I did not know that. At all. But yeah, I keep seeing it this year, and I really just I don't understand it. To me, it's like the pay scale with the UFC. It just everybody can be making 50,000, 100,000 a fight. That's fucking wild. You're telling me a guy like Ronnie or what's his name, Muhammad Yahya, who just fought Stephen Wynn. Tell me that guy should make a lot of money? No, no. I just don't understand that logic. He's so good. I think he has champ potential. It's hard to know if he has champ potential because his striking defense is so bad. I wasn't alive during the era, but you would know. Was Cain Velasquez as dominant as everyone says? What? You don't know? Dude, yes. Yes. Cain Velasquez was a dog. Yes. There's the argument of him being the greatest heavyweight of all time in his prime. Oh my God, was he good? Serious question. Sup? Kane go and would kill Aspinall? Sup? How you doing, Mason? Man, he was so good. Kane over Stipe? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kane was whew. Again, if you guys can, subscribe to the channel, slap that like button. It helps the stream so much. YouTube's algorithm is a little weird, so just do me a favor, slap it. Gon smokes Tom. Well, I don't know about smokes, but Kane over DC. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He talked about it all the time that he outworked him in training. Kane butchered Jr. Yep, I subbed. Appreciate you. Kane will beat Tom. We'll see. I don't think he beats him, but we'll see. Strip and cut Tom. Why? Kane over John? No, simply because of the fact that John was much longer and much taller than Kane, and I just think the ability, especially in John's early days, to find submissions, it would absolutely beat Kane. 50 minutes of ass whooping from Kane to Jr. Yeah. Didn't you say Gon beats Tom? No, I said he can. I said he could. I didn't say Gon beats Tom. I said Tom beats Gon. But I want to see it because of Gon's footwork, because he's pretty good defensively, striking-wise. I'm very curious on that fight, but I've always said Tom beats him. Pereira and Goliath. Pereira. I think he's let his hands go a little bit more this time. For sure. Why Pereira? I just said, I think he's going to let his hands go more. He already knows he can stuff the takedowns. I mean, the game plan of Ankalaev this time, he can't bring the same thing. There's more to improve from Pereira than there is Ankalaev. I like living in San Francisco because I don't have to have hot and sweaty ever again. I mean, okay. Okay, I'll take hot and sweaty over cold any day. Plus, I like towns that are hilly. That's fair. I'm going to bed. Good night. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Even more pressure. Magomed will get caught. Yeah, I don't think you can have that much pressure with Pereira, who's had a little bit of rest and who's going to be a little bit more active. I just don't think you can do it. Now, can the takedowns be there a little bit more because Pereira's going to be active? Possibly. But also, I think Pereira adding in his leg kicks a little bit better, his head kicks a little bit more with Ankalaev. I like Ankalaev in this one. You think Californians have... I have no idea. No idea. How old am I? I'll be 32 in September. Alex will knock him out this time. Interesting. Alex was sick last time. Yep. And he had a broken hand. There was something. I can't remember now. Does Joshua Van beat Pantoja, or do you lean towards the champ? I lean towards the champ because of his incredible grappling. He wasn't feeling well. Yes. Nah, he was scared. Scared's fucking crazy. Scared is crazy. Holy. Be member. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My guy. Thank you so much, Mitzi. I lived in Florida my entire life. I just moved to San Francisco like a year ago. Hell yeah. He said I might not win. That doesn't mean he's scared. That means he's practical. Like, I don't know. It's a fucking fist fight. Appreciate you, Bitsy. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope it all is going well. Is 23 too late to start being athletic? I just got into swimming. I mean, no. Who's an up-and-coming fighter you think we need to look for? Ooh, up-and-coming fighter that we need to look for. Um, oh, this would be. See, this is the reason why I really want to have the opportunity to have the like, because I, I work every single day of the week, so it's hard to answer that question because I don't have the time as much as I want to study other fighters, go live for like an LFA, a Fury, a Ryzen. I mean, a One. I just don't have the time for that stuff. So I don't know, unfortunately. He's being humbled, not scared. Thank you. That's the word. He wasn't confident. Well, he's confident enough to stuff 12 takedowns, so pretty confident. Yeah, bro, I realized that I hated not hot weather, honestly, but the fact that you live in Indiana, that makes sense why you hate cold weather. Oh, yeah, I hate cold weather. Shamil, who? UFC will only continue to grow. Dana will step down by 2030. I don't think he'll step down. I don't want him to. I don't want the UFC without Dana. And with all the, the questionable things you can say about him, whatever, to me, I've grown up with him being the president. I've grown up with the model of him running that business. Not like he's a role model. I'm just saying of the model that he has done all of these years. I don't want a new president. I don't want press conferences that aren't Dana. I don't want that stuff. Islam's old tall is an upcoming fighter you need to look for. That's a good one. Shamil Gaziv, yep. All good man working and listening on the topic. I've seen the negative UFC comments, but I still enjoy and love the sport. Everyone is just trying to too kind. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. I've done a couple of videos now. Actually, Bitsy, I made this video last night. All the 2025 debut losses. I think it's a pretty good video. There's some more stuff I wanted to do with it. I just not. I just couldn't, unfortunately, copyright, stuff like that. But I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, the negativity baffles me. Run is a ONE FC fighter. Ooh, okay, I'll have to check them out, Super Clan. Well, think about this, bro. San Francisco doesn't get below 40 all year. Is Indiana? It can't easily get to negative 40. Yeah, the highest, I believe, was like almost negative 20. Crazy. Dana is not going anywhere. I hope not. The problem is, in Indiana, is way too fucking cold. San Francisco is mild. It doesn't get any snow or anything. Oh, that's fucking great. If all the political stuff of San Francisco wasn't there and all the crime stuff wasn't there, then we could have a conversation. But, popped on my timeline, which we'll watch later after work. Okay. Appreciate you, buddy. Let me know what you think. I'm curious. Hot take, Jan will beat Aspinall? No. 41-year-old Jan will not beat Aspinall. But it's not really hot. I mean, that's a hot take for sure. Dana is incredible with Topuria being the face of MMA/UFC. It will only get bigger. That's fair. It's fair. Ilya Topuria versus Anthony Joshua. What? The UFC will not be the same when Bruce Buffer leaves. Correct. But also, I like Joe Martinez. I also grew up with him in the WEC days, being the announcer. I loved it. I think he's great, especially like when it's like Mexican cards and stuff. I think he's really good at being bilingual, so I like him a lot. Yeah, honestly, bro, I don't live in the city. I live in the place called Tiburon that is on the other side of the bridge. Oh, okay. Yeah, California politics sucks, man. Yeah, it's weird. I really think that Justin is going to fight for the 55-pound belt. I fucking hope not, man. Parlay Dana slaps his wife again. Ugh. The video of that is weird. Okay, well, I'm golfing early tomorrow morning, so I gotta go to bed. See you. Peace. Appreciate you. What's the Dan? I mean, there's no issue. Not that I know of. But that he wants to fight Arman, or he's calling somebody out, I believe it was. Because Dana hate Arman, and Dana said that Patty's not really the guy they're looking at next, so it has to be Justin. God, I fucking hope not. God, I hope it's not Justin. What's up, MPD? I'm doing all right, man. How are you? The issue is Dan Hooker is talking about how the UFC doesn't respect him. Is that true? Like, is that like a thumbnail, or is there actual video of him saying the UFC doesn't respect him? Because that's crazy. It needs to be Armin. What the fuck? I would rather it be Armin than Justin. So I'll give you there. I'll give it to you there. Yeah, bro, because they wanted him to wake up at 3 in the morning and do some fan shit. Well, yeah, that's bullshit. He doesn't need to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy. Dan Hooker is an annoying gnat who hurt and misses fights. I mean, okay. His fighting style is incredible, so I'll take it. Dan is from New Zealand, yep, so it's 7 p.m. in Vegas, but it's 3 in the morning in New Zealand. Oh, okay. Who else if not Armin? Patty? I understand the arguments why not Patty, but out of both of those guys, Justin lost. Yeah, he won his last one. But he just lost against Max. He beats Vazeev and he gets a shot. I mean, that's like Yair beating Pitbull and getting the title shot. I mean, come on. I've seen people say Hamzat should be patient, but I feel like if you fight DDP at his own pace or slow, he's always going to outcar you and be stronger. Yeah, the best and the worst thing for Hamzat is to go right at him and try to finish him. Because either he finishes him or he's getting finished. There's no in between. There's no magical cardio that Hamzat's going to pull out of his ass. It's not going to happen. You go in all the way or you leave all the way. Like he was probably supposed to meet some fans at 7 p.m. Vegas time, but you know he's probably tired because it's 4 in the morning in his country. That's 100% probably what happened. Look at Brunson. He didn't wait, and he rushed him and was having great success securing... Jesus Christ, Cat. Securing the rear naked choke. He's just not as good as Hamzat. You understand what I mean? Yeah, 100%. And like I said a couple streams ago, I don't know if you had seen it, the biggest thing for Hamzat, or Dreises, he did a promo and he was talking about that fight. And what did Dreises say? I will get taken down. I understand that I'll get taken down. The best thing that we can do is work with that. And how are you going to do when I get on you? So I'm like, I love that. I love it. He said the UFC revoked his tickets to go watch Kai Kara-France fight. Oh, okay, that's weird. Armin fights Topuria next. Gaethje needs to realize his generation of athletics are over. Okay. Dustin lost to Justin, beat BSD, and got a title shot. I mean, I think we all can agree here. The fight that Dustin could bring to Islam is way better than Justin. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. You are correct, though. Dan has given UFC nothing but great fights, so yeah, exactly. Dan started making more after he fought Islam on quick notice. Also, people also don't understand that it's about timing. Dana continuously says it's about timing. So if Justin wasn't ready to fight when Islam was and Dustin was, that's why Dustin got the fight. If Justin was ready, he could have stepped in and could have fought him. But I guarantee you, he told him, no, I'm not. I'm thinking about November or whatever it was. They don't want that. Can Dreises get into Hamzat's head? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want Armin Topuria, but it ain't. It'll happen. It'll happen. And also, I understand why Dana was upset. I get it with Armin. Max masterclasses Dustin and Justin, and Max was at 45. Yep. It's not even like Hamzat has bad cardio. Bad cardio is Herbert Burns, Marquand Americani, Edmund Shabazian. I mean, Hamzat kind of has the same issue Shabazian has the same issue that Hamzat has. Like, when he hurts fighters, which he typically does early, he goes all out and he tries to finish them, and he can't. So it's the same type of issue. They don't pace themselves well. That's the problem. Marquand Americani is just bad. Herbert Burns is just bad. But it's the same issue that Shabazian has, that Hamzat has. They don't pace themselves when they see openings. Who's next for Max? Hooker. Obviously can't be Gaethje. It's ridiculous. Hooker. Benny. What's up? I don't care. Alex just needs to land a clean shot. Correct. Marquand is known for cardio in Finland. That's wild. Chimaev, he literally lost to Burgos because of his cardio. Chimaev beat the fuck out of Usman in round 1, but 2 and 3, he didn't look too good. No, he did not. People are saying Hamza has bad cardio are idiots. Well, I wouldn't say they're idiots, because when you're watching a fighter fight and he looks great in one round and he slows down drastically in other rounds, cardio is weird, and it happens every single time. Again, like I just said, it's a pacing issue. He may have the best cardio in the world, but he doesn't pace himself. He goes all out for it. I don't think you're going to be able to do that with Drysis. Usman is a dog, yes. But the difference with Edmund is he's not dominating top 3 ranked fighters. Also, he's not having as bad of a lump down. Okay. I mean, sure. I don't think not Shavkat. Hamzat's best win probably is Rob. Or I don't think Rob Whittaker is the guy that we have him on this pedestal, who's been in the top 5 for 8 years now. I don't think it's the same dude anymore. That's why I had RDR beating him. He hasn't looked the same in a while. And that is the truth. He beat what's his name? He beat Ikram, but Ikram's not proven. Ikram's done nothing. He hasn't fought anybody. So it's a weird thing with Whittaker. Like, that win's good because of the resume that Whittaker has. But does Hamzat do that to prime Whittaker, who Yoel Romero couldn't get down? I don't know. You have you have definitely pulled your beard over your face and put a cap on making a beard mask, haven't you? Absolutely not. I'm above sleeps Kaio. I disagree. It's like saying Connor has bad cardio. It's not hard to guess out when you're dominating your opponents. Exactly. It's the same thing when people are like, "Oh, his cardio is bad. Look what happened with the Nate fight." I mean, you're talking about the first round when he beat the shit out of him for an entire round and he just couldn't get him out of there. Yeah, that's called bad pacing. His cardio is weird. That's reality. But, Usman just returned and beat Buckley, who was on a streak, yes. Ikram, yep. If you're gassing out to be getting finished, but GM3 is not the same. No, I agree. You're right, but it's still a pacing issue. Because technically, if he hurts GM3 like that, as bad as he did, he should have finished him. That is the reality. So, with Hamzat, we watch him dominate Usman, and then he kind of gasses in the second and third. It doesn't look great, and we're like, oh, Usman's coming on, and then the fight's over. It's like, I don't know. And it continuously happens with him when he steps up. I'll never forgive Ikram for being Whittaker's first KO in 10 years. Yeah. By the most cliche combination that Whittaker has. If UFC does a card on White House grounds in MMA, the biggest thing in the world. Oh, yeah. Yes. Everyone is sleeping on Chimaev, counting him out, but he's favored for a reason. Y'all going to find out. Nobody's sleeping on Hamzat. I think people are morally counting out DDP than they are Hamzat. It's crazy. Am I picking Borgello? Yes. Cannonier MVP? MVP. Ankalaev? Interesting. Why? I fuck with Evan Elder heavy. I like Evan Elder a ton. Thoughts on the Ritter fight? I thought it was great. I thought RDR won 3-2. I thought he won 2, 4, and 5. As clear as can be. There's no question. The rounds that RDR won, he 100% won. Round 5, which maybe it was 2-2. It was obviously 2-2 going in the 5th. RDR outstruck him 73-11. He won. Who are you picking? Gene or Diego? Gene. Poetan made a smart, safe career move. Better to lose by decision than to get taken down over and over and getting mauled. Fair. The rematch, he will be much more aggressive. Yes. Thoughts on Ilya comment on vacating rather than fighting Armin? It's all just. It doesn't feel real. Like, speaking, it doesn't feel like that's what he would actually do. What about Ankalaev? What about him? Ankalaev, I said, what about him? He really broke Whitaker in the clinch with his knees. Yep, I agree. What about Pereira and Inc. 2? I like Pereira a lot. I think he'll be more well rounded. I think he'll actually open up with his striking and not be a statue. I generally think RDR is horrible. I'm sorry. I don't think he's horrible at all. I think he's awkward, but his ground game is incredible. His clinch is great. His control is awesome. Dude should be a light heavyweight. Look twice Whitaker's size. Fought out of prime Whitaker. Well, yeah. I agree with you there. He definitely did fight him out of his prime. Robert cracked him and hurt him through. Doe dropped him. Yep, round 3. Then got controlled for the rest of the 3rd round. What's your take on Yuri versus Khalil? I like Khalil a lot. I think he's patient. His accuracy is what will win him that fight. RDR proved he belongs to the UFC. 100%, yes. Yuri by any? I disagree. Khalil's really good. Who do you think is going to be next champion at 55? Like, who do you think it's going to beat Taporia? Nobody. Dude, he was just holding against the cage, using the size and throwing clinch punches at round 5. Yeah, and he won. It's on Whitaker to get out of that. It's on Whitaker to create space. It's not on RDR. He's controlling them. He also threw 73 punches in round 5. Umar is the only guy at 35 that can give Merab a run for his money? Correct. And I thought he won the first one, 3-2. RDR's knees are scary. Oh, dude, that step-in knee's nasty. Who's going to be next champ at 35? If anyone, Umar. Who we need Merab Sean trilogy? Absolutely not. Omar basically beat Rob. Showboating, doesn't win fight. Who? What, Mark? Mac? What? What the fuck? Marab? Oh, yeah. Yeah. RDR with the faster hands, better striking, he will be champ. And honestly, I don't think he needs to become a great striker. I don't want him falling in love with the striking. Use that jab like he was, create different angles better than he was, not coming in with your chin up. Just become a little bit better defensively striking. Use a little bit more movement to get to your opponent. Because if he can get to an opponent, any fight that he gets into a clinch or gets to a grappling situation, it's going to be fun. Fat cat behind your ear? Yes. Umar broke his hand anyways. He couldn't fight to his full potential. Correct. Sean needs to fight a couple more fights in order to get a title. Correct, but I don't think he should be at 35. I think he needs to move up. Make Sean O'Malley versus Henry Cejudo. I don't mind it. Are you ready for the cold front in Indiana this week? Yes. What do you think about Olberg and Reyes? Good question. Well, first it popped off when I was at work, so I had to put it in, but I like it a lot. I'm a little worried it's how tough it's going to be for Reyes. But then I think of how Olberg has looked in his last few fights. He has not looked very good. I think in what? I guess besides the Metafield fight, even before that, he didn't look great. He hasn't looked good in a few fights. I worry that the counter striking and the power that Olberg has is still going to be too much for Reyes, but I'm going Dominic Reyes. O'Malley Yair at 45. Yeah, I love that. Not title limiter, because fuck Yair. Mavzar Volk needs to be next. I agree. Mavzar needs to get past Pico first. I 100% agree. That fight is canceled, though. It's now Lerone Murphy. Mavzar is 19-0. He's boring, yes, but let him fight Volk. Okay. Reyes is back. Seems to be. Seems to be. Lerone is going to beat Pico? Possibly. Mobzar beats Pico? I don't know about that. Pico's a good wrestler as well, and he has really good striking. Really good striking. Bryce Mitchell will flourish in bantamweight but can't be champion. I disagree. I do not think he will. Who should be the backup fighter for Tom versus Gon? Heavyweight? Almeida. I don't think there's anybody else, really. How many fighters have you met? Eddie Wineland. If Alex wins, who should he fight next? Fuck. He can never fight Yuri again. There's no reason to ever do that fight. He destroys him every single time he fights him. So never that. Who should he fight next? Honestly, either, I guess, Olberg or Reyes, winner. Bro, it's obvious. Poton versus Aspinall White House. I love it. Biggest fight ever. I agree. John fights Alex on the White House card. Oh, that'd be so sick. Any info on the rest of the Perth card or guesses? I'm not really for sure because I don't have internet. I can't look it up, unfortunately. Also, that's my birthday card. Let's go. Hell yeah. I'm excited for that one. That's Reyes Oldberg, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. It's my birthday card. Very excited for that. I just want some good fights. I want like Juicy J on there to where we know we're going to get a banger. What's next for O'Malley? I hope 45. Personally, I hope 45. Again, Bitsy, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys can subscribe if you are not already, try it out. Julian Rosa should fight Bryce Mitchell. That pussy needs to go back up. Let's go. Man. Corey Sandhagen by KO. Not a chance in hell. Who should JDM fight? Islam Makhachev. The brace is so fucking skinny at 35. It's hilarious, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Again, he has good control. I still thought he lost against Sayad. But, yeah. I'm using the voice thing so it's not typing correctly. You're good, buddy. Islam beats JDM as well. I 100% agree. Sandhagen is no shot, sadly. I'm okay with that. I don't want a chance. I don't want a world where Sandhagen has a chance. I don't want that. He's boring as hell. He's the most basic fighter of all time. Good at a lot of things, just... Yeah, I think Islam probably gonna submit Jack. Yep. The more I started to think about it, Islam is so much more talented than Bilal. Correct. Which is the best and worst division in the UFC right now. Worst is probably heavyweight, just not a lot of contenders. Best is probably 55. That division is gross. Merab Volk would be intriguing. I don't think it'd be that great. I think Merab Pantoja would be better. Worst flyweight? Okay. All right. And I actually think Pantoja would beat Merab. I do. Pantoja needs to move up. I don't know if he needs to move up, but I would love to see him in a super fight. That would be great. I think Pantoja could beat Merab. Correct. Pantoja is that good. Yeah, and he doesn't get talked about. Nobody talks about him. I don't know. Keep better on the ground than Merab? Yes. Yes. Pantoja is not doing that. I hope so. I never like when retired fighters come back and get their ass whooped. Oh, I agree. Because he's 125. That's fair. It's fair. There's no way he handles Merab. I think he does. His grappling's that good, I think. Nobody cares about flyweight. Sure. He's a flyweight, that's why. Again, I agree. I'm just saying. Pantoja might be exhausted in round 5. That's possible. That is possible. Worst retirement is Henry Cejudo. Why? He had one of the closest decisions I've ever seen in my life against Aljo. There's an argument he won that fight, and he lost a 2-1 fight decision to Marab, and then got viciously eye poked multiple times when the fight should have been a no contest. Whether he was losing or not, he was still competitive. And then he gets poked in the eye. It should have been a no contest. That's the reality. It's not a bad 3-fight skid. It's not bad. Flyweight is something that I care about, but I don't think the general public. Correct. Nate Diaz calling on Max as well. Max would catch a body. I love Nate Diaz. I'd love to see that fight. Triple C is my top 5 favorite fighter ever. Interesting. I like that. I think flyweight is honestly the best division in the UFC. Civilized. They're so fucking skilled. I agree with that. Islam versus MVP. MVP would. It depends if Islam could get a hold of him. El Nasty. What's up? What have I been now? Thoughts on Pico versus Murphy? I fucking love it. I'm going Pico with the upset. I don't know why Henry Cejudo came back when he was actually one of the best ever. He came back and lost 3 fights in a row. It's not that simple, but yes, it's not that simple. Closest fight ever, really, with Aljo. Argument he won it. A 2-1 decision where he hurt Marab in the first and lost that one. And then a should have been no contest against Song Yadong. Pantoja has outstanding striking defense, and he doesn't risk striking. He just drags them down and smothers them. Yes. Like, he smashed Kai Kara France, and people actually thought Kai Kara France was going to finish him. Unbelievable. DJ could make a comeback and dominate. Correct. DJ could come back and just get that belt back. Correct. But he would get his belt back by footwork. That's how he would get his belt back. He wouldn't out-wrestle Pantoja. He would just make it hard for Pantoja to get a hold of him. Henry did hurt him. Yes, he did. Does O'Malley beat T-City? On the feet, yes. I don't trust T-City. Pantoja ran through him like a child. Shocker. We need more fight nights like Tampa card. That's fair. This card this weekend is fucking awesome. It's awesome. DJ Pantoja. Oh my God, that fight would be good. Oh. Same with the GSP. That's fair. I love GSP, but yeah. Who's Ian Gary next opponent? Next opponent. I mean, Brady or Usman, one of those two. Who's your top 5 GOATs? One is John. So John, DJ, or I guess John, GSP, DJ, Kane, who else? Ugh. Trying to think. Hoist? That does not go on who's my favorite fighter of all time either. Yo, Vivek, what's up, buddy? Ian fights Shavkat. I like that a lot. If I was a middle welterweight, I would avoid Brady the most. I don't know if I agree with that, but sure. But John is a duck. Okay. Kane, best heavyweight ever, in my opinion. That's fair. Chance, what'd you say? Merab and Pantoja are almost out of the contenders. They beat everyone. Correct. And guess what? Merab is being talked about, but Pantoja is not. People hate on John, which I do too, but his entire career he has fought the best. Correct. We can all hate on him as much as we want. He's still the greatest fighter of all time. Brady made Liam look easy. Shocker. Called that one. There's nothing to duck. Correct. Aspinall will be best heavyweight ever. I disagree. John is the GOAT easily. Yes, he is. You can't deny John is the GOAT. Correct. Correct. Brady would smoke Bilal now. Wrestling wise, I'd love to see it, but I think Brady would win, yes. I'd love to see that fight grappling wise. Love to see it. Absolutely, Mason. Absolutely. John is more accomplished than Khabib, was more dominant, in my opinion. Oh, it's not even. Wait. John is more accomplished, but Khabib was more dominant. Well, that's hard because you can say Khabib was more dominant, but he fought strikers. And when they get taken down, either they want to get right back up, so their takedown defense isn't great. Their abilities to get up isn't great. They rush it, then they get submitted. That's a lot of the times what happened. So that's a weird one because he fought all strikers. Exactly, Super Clan. GSP's GOAT. Fair. What's next for Dude Bronx? Fucking just relax. Please. Dude Bronx. Yes, Cerrone was really good in his day. Yes, he was. Cowboy fought so often they kind of messed up his record. Correct. He has a lot of losses because he was fighting almost every couple months. 100%. Did you think RDR and Whitaker was somewhat lackluster? I fucking loved it. I thought the heat index in Abu Dhabi might have been off the charts, being in the desert and all. I thought the fight was incredible. I loved it. Do Bronx Saint Denis. I don't care. Oh my god, that fight's awesome. I love it. I love it. It's great. Yeah, I thought the fight was incredible. I loved it. I thought it was a clear win for RDR. Whitaker looked really good in moments, but RDR showed that he's a contender, and I'm really glad he went 5 rounds. Yeah, Abu Dhabi's hot as fuck, man. The hottest place in the world because it's humid and it's like 100 and sunny. That's fair. Do Bronx versus Colby at 170. I want to see something. Ooh, I like that too. How do you feel about Jan taking that fight? I mean, Marcus McGee made that fight competitive. It was 1-1 going into the third. Whether Jan took the first round off, he didn't want to get punched in the face, and Marcus did it a lot. So, I mean, Marcus looked good. So, the knockdown was fun, but it's just the push up against the cage and do a little hammer fist to the ribs and thighs. I don't know. I think it's more than that because he threw 73 straight, or he landed 73 strikes in the 5th round. It was a lot of short uppercuts. Again, it's on Whitaker to get out of that, and he couldn't get out. So that's really, really good control by RDR. His jab is long and nasty. God, it was fun. McGee did good. Yep. You ready for Crawford? Oh, I'm ready. Do you think Gaethje deserves the title shot? I personally don't. Sharma? I agree. He does not deserve it. He just got fucking face planted 2 fights ago. RDR DDP someday? Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. He's gonna knock Canelo out. Dude, that'd be sick. I don't want Canelo to get KO'd. I don't want to see that. But I want Crawford to win a very dominant decision. Do not leave any room for people to question the greatness of Crawford. No American will KO Canelo. Have you watched Crawford? Because, knocked out on Mexican Independence Day, that'd be crazy. Canelo was a ducker. Okay. You talking about Benavidez? I mean, to Canelo's point, Benavidez hasn't beaten anybody. But I do understand what you're saying. It's sad to say, but Gaethje is kind of a baby for saying hello, retire. Saying hello, retire if he doesn't want to get the shot. Yeah, he said if they offer the Patty fight, he'll be like, okay, they don't want me anymore. I'll retire. What? Or you take a fight and you go prove your point that you should fight for a title. Someone once said that McGee looks like one of the characters from Small Soldiers, and I can't unsee it. Petr is such a beast. I didn't know he was only 32. Holy shit. Yep. He's born the same year as I am. It's crazy. You know why? It's because he's already been champion. That's why. Crawford beat the living fuck out of Spence, who is elite. Correct. David would destroy that man. I disagree. Benavidez would do good stuff, but he didn't look all that great in his last one. Also, Caleb Plant looked good early against Benavidez. Early. So, I don't know. I'm very curious to see it. Again, I want to see it all. I want to see all the GOATs fight everybody. I want to see it. I'm curious. Justin is only here for a title. Yep. Justin ain't here to fight for no point. Sure. He's close to being finished. Thank you. Glad. Also, the guy to KO Berlanga would KO Canelo. I disagree. But okay. Canelo's a different monster, and he also fights to the level of his opponents. So if his opponent is super dangerous, Canelo's going to look better than he did previously. That makes sense. Patty beats any 155er not named Ilya. Max is the only one there that I'd love to see, that I'm curious about. How would he do against him? Petty doesn't beat Armin? Ooh, interesting. Canelo smashed Plant. Yeah. He did it better than Benavidez did, and Caleb Plant looked good early. I'm still waiting for someone to KO Jake Paul. Buddy. Yeah. You telling me. You're fucking telling me. I know this. Does Patty have a solidified next opponent? No. Oh no, Patty does not. Oh no. Hooker vs. Max BMF, you can't write that shit. You can't write it as well as that. Hopefully AJ can make that happen. Dude. The problem is, even if Jake loses but he does fight Anthony Joshua, he's a YouTuber turned boxer and he's fighting Joshua. Even if he loses, people are gonna be like, look at this guy. He still won. I don't want that. I don't want him to fight any big guy because he still wins. That's still a win. Ugh. I walked the streets of San Francisco in 2018, clean, safe, no issues at all. It got bad when COVID hit. Yeah, all the fucking laws made it terrible, too. If John comes back, who should he fight? We know. Tom, of course. I'm still getting over what happened to Ben Askren. Life is crazy and hits hard. Gotta pray to Jesus. I'm not religious, but it sucks to hear what happened to him, and I definitely hope he gets better. I would respect him more. That's fair. That's fair. There's nothing, yeah. Paul dropped Silva. He was 49 years old, and if you watch the fight, it's a weird drop. They step on each other's feet. He clips him a little bit. It's a weird one. Paul did drop Diaz, but didn't do anything else really after that. Usyk the GOAT. There's an argument. Jake beats John in a boxing match. Yikes. Yikes. But in an MMA match, Paul beat Perry too. Yes, he did. Mike Perry is not a boxer. He is a bare knuckle fighter. And I think there's a big difference. Yeah, Tom would kill Paul in MMA, yeah. When do you think Izzy and Sean should fight? What do you think about that matchmaker? I hate it because I don't know how Izzy wins, and also Sean's suspended indefinitely for going in a cage in a regional promotion and punching a fighter because he's a fucking idiot. Disney fights. Can the Bullet Magomedov only fight outside the U.S.? Yes, he's blinded one eyeball. So. Yes, Abu Dhabi is really the only places that he can fight. Just for show rigged. Would John kill both Paul brothers at the same time in an MMA fight? Yes. He'd really control both of them. Yes. Ngannou's scared of Jones. Jones scared of Aspinall. What the fuck? Well, John's not scared of anybody. There's nothing to be scared of. We've gone over this before. They're not scared. Oh crap, I forgot about the suspension. Yeah. Curtis saved Sean from getting suspended forever. Yes, he did. Hamzat is the best fighter in the UFC. Not even close to true. Bisping and the Bullet, one eye. Yeah. How indefinite do you think the suspension may be for with Strickland? Slap on the wrist or more harsh punishment? Slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist. Johnny could smash Logan too. Yeah. Wasn't Ganu scared? No. I don't think he was scared. I think he wanted money, and he's seen the opportunity to cross over, go to boxing, and make a lot of money. It just how everything worked. But again, John was upfront about it. We all know this. And Ngannou was like, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go make money. Whether he thought maybe he could come back, or maybe he thought John wasn't going to come back, which I don't know why, because John said he was going to. If he was like, I'm going to go make money, I'm not going to wait 3 years, he went and made money. John fought Thiago Santos, who was catching bodies at the time. Yeah. Just greedy. Why is it greedy? Since John retired, Islam and Ilya are the best. I would say I mean, it's very soon to say Ilya's the GOAT. Luke Rockhold versus Darren Till should happen in the UFC. It should be an MMA fight. It should not be a boxing fight because Darren's not a boxer really, but he's a better striker than Luke is. Luke is a better MMA fighter when he can mix everything together. Ngannou made bank outside the UFC. Correct. Can I DoorDash you a hot dog on the bun? No. Why risk losing to Jones? Who should Buckley fight next, and what should he work on? What should he work on? His takedown defense, his footwork, and probably counter-striking. He didn't do anything like that. Islam overrated? Overrated. Okay. Because it's fighting lesser people for more money, hence greedy. I mean, that's fair. Fair. But I'm confused on who's lesser people. Because Ngannou went to boxing. I'm confused. Duck to Topuria? There was no guarantee that he was going to do that. I'm a fan of both Teixeira and Park, but I think Park is going to surprise a lot of people whether he wins or loses. I 100% agree. The one thing I've actually been thinking about Colostrum is Park's striking. Teixeira is not a great striker. He's okay. TKO'd Carlos Hernandez, which he's all right. Whatever. Park just beat him also as well, but Teixeira beat him faster. Whatever. Park is a more smooth striker. He's a great wrestler as well. Problem, I think Teixeira is a better guard. I think he's a better jiu-jitsu fighter. So I'm curious to see what Park's game plan is going to be. But I think Teixeira is going to start pulling away in round 3, 4, and 5. I think Park will show up really well and then kind of start getting tired a little bit. I think Ilya would be able to handle Usman's takedowns. Wouldn't be able to handle Usman's takedowns. Ooh, that's a bit of a hot take. I don't mind that take, actually. I think he beats Usman with his power. But, yeah. Well, I mean, pound for pound best now is Topuria and Islam. I don't know if you got Topuria on there. That seems close. Topuria would flatline him. Couch Warrior? Who are we talking about? I'm confused. Who are we talking about? Have you ever seen the show Malcolm in the Middle? Of course I have. Maybe we'll get Topuria Islam at 70 if Islam takes out Jack. I think he will take Jack out. I don't want to see Topuria at 70. I don't want to see that. The whole timeline would have changed if Ngannou stayed in the UFC. 1,000% correct, and I don't think Tom would beat Francis. Park legit? Yes, I'm going with Park. Ooh. Ursay KO's O'Day? No. Submits him? Yes. He is not KO O'Day. Ngannou went to PFL and could have fought MMA, but there were no opponents, hence fucking greedy. I couldn't remember or think what you were saying. Sorry. He went to boxing. He had a MMA fight, yes, but he boxed right after the UFC, is what I was saying. Davey Grant, GOAT, he's good. Topuria is pound for pound number 1. No, he's not. Yeah, if anything, he's number 2. Islam has to be above Topuria. Has to be. More dominant of a champion. Topuria will KO Justin. Sure, he's a big guy. Topuria mogs Gaethje. Oh, yeah, he destroys Gaethje. Justin versus Pimblett. Justin said he would retire. This next card, they should pay us to watch. I love this card. They don't need to pay me anything. I love it. Ngannou beats Tom and Jones beats both of them. Jones lost to Reyes. It's however you scored that third round. Look at the rankings. No. I know. I know the rankings. Rankings are weird though. Gaethje has taken too much damage. Yes. Topuria is number one and done. Okay. His time is up. Oh, it's been up for a long time. It's been up for a long time. For sure. Again, sorry if the quality is bad. My Wi-Fi is currently out until later tomorrow. But doing it on my phone. Doing it on my phone. If you guys are new here, please subscribe. Slap that like button as well. Ooh, my top 3 favorite fighters of all time. Or GOATs. Top 3 favorite fighters is Cowboy, Carlos, Matt Brown. Green and Chandler, that'd be wild. Patty loses to Oliveira. Dude, I would love that. Give Oliveira one last hurrah. What if Nick never got suspended? I don't think anything would happen, but what do you think? It's a tragedy that he got suspended for what he got suspended for. I think he would have won a couple of fights. I mean, I don't know if he would have been champion. People forget how goddamn good he was in Strikeforce. People forget. The Paul Daly fight, the Scott Smith fight, the Frank Shamrock fight. So many good ones. Ooh. Oh, top 3 current favorite fighters? Current. Ooh. God, that's so hard, man. Fuck. Top 3 current. Oh man. I Benil Dariush, Grant Dawson, I really like, and Michael Morales. Just the ones I can think of. No Aldo in the top 3. I love Aldo. I'm saying favorite. I have a lot of favorites. Aldo's in the top 3 GOAT, or he's in the GOAT conversation. Maybe not top 3, but he's definitely in the GOAT conversation. He's 100% in that GOAT conversation of that weight class. 100%. People keep forgetting about Jose Aldo. What's up, Mike? Hope you're doing well, buddy. My top 3 favorites are Poatan, Yuri, Topuria. That's a crazy top 3 with 2 guys who fought each other twice. That's wild. What's up, Big Bubba? What's up? Mike, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Cejudo, Aspinall in 4th and 5th. Oh, okay. Okay. Mine are Fluffy, D-Rod, and Ilya. D-Rod's one of your favorites? That's wild. Okay. Okay. I like Fluffy a lot. I like Izzy a lot. I like Bobby Green a lot. I like him a ton. Payne Talbot I like. Malcolm Wellmaker I like. Carly Judas I like a lot as well. Fuck. Did you cry when Dustin retired, especially with Frank Sinatra playing in the back? No. I talked about this last time when I was live. Again, make sure you guys are tuning in for the lives. 12:30 every night. I've been doing it. Probably besides Friday because I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But Monday through Thursday, I'm live every single Saturday for the fight nights. Anyways. No, I felt almost nothing. And people aren't going to like this, but I was missing Joe. I was missing Joe talking to Dustin. That's the reality. I didn't like DC doing it. I was missing Joe. I met Ruffy and D-Rod, and they were good people, followed me on Instagram and hung out with me, and same with Izzy. Dude, that is so sick, El Nasty. I want to do something to where I can talk to fighters and interview them and just sit down and have a conversation with them. And it's just something I really want to do, and I think that'd be cool. And obviously, I put on the channel. Emilio, long time no see. I think I've seen you on the chat before. Thoughts on Fletcher versus Nakamura fight? I'm considering betting on Fletcher, but his performance against Loughran worries me. Gore, Cornell, and Fletcher could be the dogs that hit this week. Yeah, that fight as itself, I think it could be a weird decision. Nakamura is coming off of a lackluster loss, I believe. I don't think he fought after that till now, but I like Nakamura, especially coming off the loss that he had come off against the opponent that he lost to. Not great, personally, especially because I thought he was going to go right over and win that matchup. I like him against Fletcher. A lot of it is because Fletcher gives up easy positions. He doesn't have a ton of um, what is that? Like hurry up and get out of something. I can't think of the word. He doesn't have a ton of fuck. I can't think of it, but I like Renya in that matchup. But again, as a dog play to throw something on it, I don't mind it. If anything, play the over on that fight. That might hit better than just playing a money line on him. Hopefully that made sense. I'm sorry. Does Usman have better chance? Better chance KFE? Does Usman have a better chance of beating Islam or Ilya? I'd say more of a chance against Ilya than Islam more than Ilya. Yeah, it was crazy when they fought each other. I was sad for Yuri. Was hoping for a 1-1 split, then trilogy. That's fair. Talk to CM Punk. Ooh, okay. El Nasty has won. Absolutely. Emilio, don't do it. I've met all fighting nerds: Jamal, Coleman, Holm, Whaley, Grasso, and Chuck and O'Day. Interesting. I like that a lot. That's cool. Me versus CM Punk would be a banger. Urgency. Thank you, Emilio. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Correct. Urgency. He lacks urgency. Sometimes it's nice because his patience is very nice. But sometimes, especially in like wrestling situations, his urgency for me just doesn't show up. My brother went to school with Fluffy, cool dude. That's so sick. That is so sick. I really like him against Dolidze. You should go to Vegas. I run into a lot of fighters just roaming on the strip. Oh, okay. Okay. Like I said, I'd love to interview some of these guys, so that'd be so sick. That'd be so sick. Love to figure out how to be a goddamn commentator. As much as I am live consistently doing Saturdays, love to do that. I went to the first DC Steve A pay per view. Oh, that was cool. That was the one moment with DC's career where I was like, all right, DC, that was cool. My friend saw Strickland snowboarding and Sean said to join him. Interesting. Strickland bothers me a little bit with what he says and does and stuff, but great performance against Izzy. Can never take that away from him. So. Like I said, last year I was going to go to the LFA thing, but yeah, I have family in Orange County, and they run into Sean a lot. Damn, okay. Shavkat Bilal. I think Shavkat mauls Bilal. Derek Lewis fights who next? Ooh. Honestly, the problem is he shouldn't fight anybody low, under top 10. It should be somebody in the top 5. Problem is he's already fought Gan. He's already fought Almeida. He lost to both of them. He already beat Pavlich, or not Pavlich. He already beat Volkov. You could do a Pavlich rematch where I think he absolutely destroys Pavlich nowadays. I was going to say Parkin, but he's too far down the rankings to fight. That fight wouldn't make sense. It has to be the winner of, I guess, Almeida, Volkov, or it's the title fight next. Derek versus Ty rematch. That was a banger. That was great. Shavkat by Mortal Kombat finish. Yeah. What book? Wait. What booked fight are you most excited for? Ooh. Fight am I most excited for? Um. The only one that's coming off my mind is Pereira and Kalayev. It's that Yuri or Khalil, just because I know they're going to be absolute bangers. Um, but I can't think of any right now other than those ones. Feed him to Avasa. I don't think Tuivasa's fighting. Or bring back Ngannou, Rosenstruck versus Lewis. I love those fights too. Aspinall will maul Gon. We don't know. Derek versus Gon after Tom beats Gon. Okay. Okay. No more title shot gifts. Okay. Feed him to Avasa. They already fought. They already fought. Derek Lewis was beating him up until he got tired. That Gon fight's going to tell us a ton about Tom, I think. As long as it goes past that first, which I think it will. What's next for Iron Mike Chandler? Ruffy. Alex should move up to heavyweight. He would beat Tom. Oh, baby. Mike. Oh, Chandler versus Holland at 70. Okay. Okay. Chandler needs to fight outside the top 10. I think he needs to fight somebody that matches up well with him. Yeah. No, keep him away from Ruffy. First 3-time UFC champion. God damn. If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Poatan. That guy's fucking crazy. Unbelievable what he's done in such a short time. How crazy was D-Rod Kevin fight? It was a typical Kevin Holland fight, which is crazy, wild, unpredictable. Both guys almost finishing each other. Crazy. When Kevin hit him with that uppercut, for one, I can't believe Kevin survived that knockdown from D-Rod. That shit was nasty. And like I was telling how nasty because he picked D-Rod to win. Like I was telling him, D-Rod, all of a sudden 20-5 on a 3-fight win streak. What the fuck did that come from? Tom would shoot a double leg within the first 10 seconds of a fight versus Alex. You better hope you get that takedown. And you better cover that face because he can throw a flying knee. Dude, that fucking stare down, for one, after watching Alex walk out. Ooh. There is some things that are so sick, and that's one of them. That's one of them. He gets the takedown easy. Easy's crazy. Easy's crazy. Gets it, sure. Easy? D-Rod Gilbert would be badass. That's not bad. Gilbert called for that too. Gilbert called for that. I like that fight a lot. A lot. Is D-Rod just gonna fucking turn into a magical run right now? Yuri could move up to heavyweight too. I don't trust Yuri's chin. Maybe it would help him moving up, but his chin's weird. I was at 307 and Alex walk out and stare was generally terrifying me. Dude, this shit's so sick. He's a heavyweight, bro. The power is next level from light heavyweight. It's fair. Fair. His chin, it worries me. Alex versus Black Beast, I want to see something. Good God, could you imagine? Oh, gosh. The problem is, God, oh my God, that fight feeds families. Yeah, Poatan probably wins that. But Derek always has a chance. Do you like Chris Curtis at welterweight? Yes. I think he needs discipline. I don't think he's out of shape or anything like that, but I think with Chris, especially at 85, it's almost like the cowboy thing. He doesn't need to just walk around and then fight. He needs the discipline and the anger and being drawn out to build back up and then go fight. I think Chris Curtis needs that. I think the urgency will come back a lot for Chris Curtis. Derek KO within 45 seconds. Too slow. Derek Lewis is not slow. Chris versus Buckley rematch. I don't think it ends any different than the first time. Buckley ahead, Chris catches him. I don't think it changes. Do you think Covington is going to fight anyone? I fucking hope not. Maybe someone in a retirement home. Only fight he could win. Yeah, I like him at 70. Also, I'm hoping we get to see Muslim Salikov versus Wonder Boy. I love that fight. Covington done? I hope so. Colby versus Hamzat? Let's go Hamzat. Let's go Hamzat. The cardio and chin is gone. Yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on Model Guy Islam? I need more, of course, but I mean, I, I want to see more. What about UFC 319, the whole card? Oh, the Hamzat um, fight? I like it. I like it. I can't look it up right now because I don't have fucking internet, but I do like it. I think the order of the card needs to be changed. I think it said it was going to be, but I think it's a fun card. Again, I'll pay the one for the one fight. So I'm here. I'm for it. I am for it. Kayla beats Nunes. I don't think so. I think she would do really, really good work on the ground, but I think Nunes is really good striking. I think that would cause a lot of problems for Kayla. What's next for Michelle Pereira? Oh, well, he just lost against Abu after losing to Hernandez. Give him. Give him. Oh, what's his name? Michelle Pereira knocked him out in a minute. He beat GM3 by a decision. What's his name? Lost to Edmund Shabazian, I believe. I can't remember his name. Whiter dude, white skinned guy. Damn it. I can't think of his name. That guy. Oh, got TKO'd by a hip. That guy. Petrosky. Thank you so much. Most disappointing fight in UFC history has to be Francis Derrick. 100% correct. Crazy how they had Nickel on main card and Yuri on prelims for 300. Bullshit. Next fight for Nickel. Well, it shouldn't. I mean, Ribeiro. I think he has a fight already. I think he has a fight already. The guy that Ibo Oslin knocked out, the guy that Modestas Bukauskas knocked out. Bro got set up versus RDR, right? Shouldn't have booked that. Nope. Ate versus Mansar. I think it's way too soon. Let those guys get better and then fight each other. It's too soon to do that now. All-time UFC fucked up in matchmaking. I mean, I'm okay with it because I think Bo Nickel's overrated, but Nickel Izzy, Izzy would eat him alive. Eat him alive. Yeah, Bo needs time. And the problem is he's 29, so how much time can you give him? That's the problem. He's got potential. I'll take that on Massey. Or no versus. Or Bo versus Mamzo, yeah. That stupid Cody Brundage thing. Ugh. I'm sure age as Nickel. Oh, yeah, you're same age, yeah. That's craziness. Who wins Imavov or Kaio? I think Kaio, but Imavov has really, really good movement. So he definitely could win it. Repping 95. Oh, shit. 2 years older than me. Remember when Nico said he would be a minus 1,000 favorite, or be a 1 minus 1,000 favorite against Hamzat? It's fucking wild. He is a goofball. I'll tell you that much. Absolute goofball. Pantoja eats Van alive. I don't know if it's an easy win for Pantoja, but in retrospect, after that fight happens, it might have been easier than people think it will be. Who wins, Fedor or Lesnar? Fedor. Hamzat triple champ? No. No. Only guy at 85 who should be a favorite over Hamzat is DDP. Thank you. Thank you. No. Triple champ. I think his best division would have been 170. To be honest. Hamzat will lose to DDP. Correct. Correct. DDP getting slaughtered? Okay. Poatan and Taporia best shot at triple champ? Yes. I think Poatan more than Taporia, but Taporia's in that conversation. DDP wins by Looney Tune KO. I'm here for it. DDP could win light heavyweight and heavyweight. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. The cannibal doesn't care who you are, just how you taste. I'm hyped for Van, but I'm cool with Pantoja Rain. Yep. And it doesn't get talked about. It is not being talked about. So, I'm here for that. Well, it is about 2 o'clock in the morning here for me. Oh. Bull. 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 I think my internet is back. Yes, it is. Let's go, baby. Peace out, man. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Catch you on the next one. I appreciate you, Bitsy. Stay safe out there, and hope everything's well, buddy. Who you got, Magny or Santos? Probably Magny. I don't really trust Santos right now. If DDP wins, I cash app you 100. Cool. When's the next stream? I will be live tomorrow at 12:30. I'm sorry they're so late. Islam beats DDP? No. No. DDP is a big, big, big boy. No. Good. I thought Alex's custom shorts were sick with the dragons and stuff. Oh, Khalil's was okay. I don't really think there's been all that great ones, to be honest. DDP Ragdolls Islam. Ooh. Ooh. Pantoja will lose to Van. Ooh. Okay. All right. I'm going to do my predictions, at least a few of them, because it's so damn late right now. I'm definitely going to do a couple of them. I like Pantoja custom shorts a lot. Ooh, okay, those are good ones as well. Yeah, those are good ones. God damn, it's fucking dark in here because of this stupid Hold on a second. Bam. Send O'Malley to Dagestan for 2 to 3, not years, and forget, not years. He's too old for that crap. But holy crap, Alan Bayoff, let's go. I'm happy about that. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. Pantoja hugging Van for 25 minutes. I'm okay with it. If you can't defend the takedowns, it's MMA. Pantoja has best shorts. Ooh, okay. Hell yeah. But I do appreciate you guys. I'm going to do a couple prediction videos, starting with Tattoo Tayyera versus Park. Make sure you check it out. Slap that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you at the next one, 12:30 tomorrow.